organization. We provide experiences in the arts for people with disabilities, connecting them with art and with artists in the community, giving people with disabilities an opportunity to learn and to grow through art.
Our workshops and residency programs have been going on since the beginning of ACT. Teachers can write a proposal to have an artist come into their classroom for 10 hours or for 3 hours.
Special education teachers apply for an arts experience for their classroom that is at no cost to the school.
I have 11 gentlemen that I work with every day who fall somewhere on the autism spectrum. I wanted them to see where music had been, and how it, evolved into what we hear on the radio now.
We like to sort of call ourselves quirky folk pop. It's one of those things that you never know what to expect.
But until we kind of got in here and saw, okay, there's the ones that speak a lot and they say, I want to play the guitar, but you have to remember that some of them literally want to hold on to it and touch it, and that's kind of them speaking.
Some of the hardest things with our students is understanding them because they lack the language skills. Both Channing and Quinn have really honed in on what it is that makes each one of my students special.
First day when we walked in, Connor said, "It's Channing and Quinn." Knew us right away.
I like them because they're talented and gorgeous and great musicians and joyful.
We knew from the beginning that we wanted to write a song with the class, and yeah, we just figured, why not have them tell us all of their interests? Like if they were going to write what they cared about, what would that be?
And I said, oh my goodness, I said that would be a wonderfully creative and fantastic way to, my boys are writing, which is huge, so they would have to be thinking outside the box, they would have to be working on language skills, they would be learning musical terms like major, minor.
We definitely put it all together, and all of these characters and sports teams, they're all riding together on a train, and it's the Creston train.
Yeah.
We knew we were going to perform at the end of the week, and we decided, let's have the whole class join us.
He wanted to know, how would you like to have the boys perform if they would be willing to go? And I just said, oh my goodness, I'm gonna squeal, and then I just put loudly, because I was so excited that this was something that, was being given to us,
Fair basketball.
I mean, just complete positive week. There aren't many circumstances you can get yourself into that's positive almost 100% of the time.
What's the best word?
I don't know if I can sum it up in one word, but
yeah.
I mean, it's been an amazing experience.
It's hard for them to express themselves a lot of times in words. So to have them write a song and understand that that song's about them and that it's written by them, I mean, that's very empowering. To watch them grow that way in 1 week was so awesome. It was just awesome.
Currently, I have 5 boys with varying disabilities. 2 are diagnosed on the autism spectrum and 3 are diagnosed as having cognitive impairments. They all love music and have rhythm, which is why I'm involved.
Well, we applied for the Michigan Touring Arts Directory, and ACT contacted us through that and asked us if we wanted to do workshops in elementary schools. We know lots of music, but the interacting part was kind of a challenge to us. And so we wanted to get more experience and learn more about how to best interact with kids.
Michael and Laurel's presentation, it really fit. I think because of the developmental delay, music is very appropriate and engaging for them. They seem to just connect with the beat of the music. So if they're connected with the beat of the music, I can usually connect with them.
There was one really nice moment when we were passing around Michael's guitar to the children, one young man, Gary, kind of broke out into a song that he just created on his own, and it was really beautiful.
It's wonderful to see them light up. I think that we all benefit from music, and these children aren't any differently.
I think it's valuable for these kids to understand that there are real people out there who are playing music and doing all sorts of things. The fact that there's a real world out there that's for them.
I know after another session, we're going to see a lot more of that musical ability that Gary tried to show us today. I'm just thrilled.
The Action Drummers are a performing drum troupe. They meet weekly throughout the year and have the opportunity to perform as a group in the community.
The Action Drummers came about because of a conversation with one of the parents and I. We were trying to figure out a way to do something more inclusive and more of a leadership role for the students.
We are the Action Drummers. We're a drum troupe of people that have disabilities, and we get together for classes every week, perform for people, and it is an absolute blast.
Music is really, for me, about communication. I think there are lessons learned about communication, interpersonal communication, social communication, that you learn in music that you don't learn any other way. So I think this is giving them another opportunity to communicate in a way that they haven't got to experience before. Drew is such a sort of vibrant person. He's a very outgoing, very charismatic person.
I like to play drums. I like drumming faster to get the beat.
And Drew also can play the parts very, very nicely, very regularly, every single time. And he's just always really charismatic and gregarious with the audience. The audience really responds to what Drew does also.
I have epilepsy, and it occurred from a traumatic brain injury. Different sounds are triggers. So these items are used to quiet it down so that I can do more things in life and have less seizures. I felt that I wasn't independent anymore. You develop a fear of not wanting to go out into the public because, oh, if you have a seizure in public. I just wanted to finish something and have enjoyment and be able to come to something that I don't have to think about epilepsy. What I learned is I made friends. I had a lot of joy and happiness. I've gained confidence. A lot of times we've heard, you can't do that, or you can't be here, or, oh, sorry, that won't work for you. But here, you guys encourage us to do things, and you're our cheerleaders. You've given me a new start here.
This is their place where they can be a group together and share their talents with the world. And I think we're all stronger because of that. You know, it's not just what we can do for the people that we're serving, it's what they can do for all the rest of us and make us a better, stronger community.
The people that we serve would not have the opportunities that they do in the arts if we weren't doing what we do.
It's something that is a pleasure to be able to give, to be able to see the changes and the joy and excitement that's brought to faces because of art.